In today's fast-moving digital world, video advertising is the king of marketing, but not just any video marketing. The right 3 videos should build trust, drive conversions, and create lifelong consumers of your product. So whether you're a solo founder or a full team ready to push your product to the next level, this video is going to break down the 3 most important videos that your brand needs to make any type of difference. So before we begin, my name's Isaiah with iwmarket. I've had the blessed opportunity to travel across the country producing, shooting, and editing for top brands. My goal is to show you guys what I've learned over this past roughly decade so that you can make an impact with your brands, drive traffic, create new clients, and overall win. So the number 1 video that you need, and probably the most fun one to shoot, is the product highlight video. This is where your creativity comes into mind, and you really want to nail it in a way that speaks mostly to your audience. Is it the pristineness of it? Is it how clean it is? Is it how energetic it is? How fun it is? How fast-paced it is? How reliable it is? Think about these things when you're maybe developing a mood board or any type of treatment for your video. You really want to set yourself apart in a creative fashion so you don't look like everybody else doing it. So maybe try to draw inspiration from everybody else and what they do, but don't just try to mimic whatever somebody else is doing, especially if you have the same brand as them. You really want to rely on somebody that actually has the experience shooting those things, and that's how you're going to get the best return on your investment just before you even begin marketing it, because you don't really want to market a duck. You don't want to market a dud, something that's not really going to convert. So reach out to those people and maybe see if they're open to hire, or potentially see if they're willing to collaborate with you on any type of composition or branding design, because they're really somebody that's going to be experienced in that field and just know how to set you apart. A couple tips for product promotion ads. When you're making the video, you don't want to just highlight the video in a stable form. You don't want to just have it sitting there. You want to have it in use. So if it's a drink commercial, you want to actually be seeing somebody drinking it. You want to see it moving through the air. You want to see how tangible it is, how it feels to have, and how it feels to touch. I know that might sound weird, but think about Coke, think about Pepsi. They always have a bunch of condensation running out their bottle because it's going to instill that this is refreshing. This is something that's really cool to the touch, something that's really going to, quench your thirst, even though soda doesn't really quench your thirst. Maybe the product video isn't a product. Maybe the product video is actually a person who is the hero, who is the CEO, the founder, somebody who's going to be the face of the company. You really want to highlight them in an image or in a way that's very appealing so that people maybe build trust with them, so that they look reliable and that they're willing to listen more. Especially if they're highlighted well, they're going to give off more of an air of, the production values there, the production qualities there. Product videos are also things that when you have that one shoot, you want to make sure that you can grab a bunch of different pieces for shorts, for your homepage, maybe even for email marketing if you want to grab stills. The video is not the end goal. The campaign is the end goal. That's where you're going to find out your ROI. That's how you're going to find out who your community is and how to build a better community. If you just focus on the reel, the video, the ad, the graphic, and just one facet, then you're not doing yourself a justice. I mean, that's just the simplest way you can put it. Okay, so number 2, the second best video, the second best video that you want for your brand is going to be a promotional type of video, a promotional type of ad. This type of video is one that's actually going to draw your clients in and engage them in a way that makes them take action. It's called a CTA. With your CTA within your video, you really want to drive traffic to one direction. And what I like to think about is the marketing funnel. You start with a whole bunch of stuff at the very beginning, and then you work your way down from this very broad aspect to this very narrow aspect. So you're basically filtering the whole way out, and people are stopping at different points. But the end goal is that refined client at the very bottom of the funnel. With promotional videos, you can promote what the brand actually is. You don't have to just stop at call now and you'll get 15% off your next order or whatever, you can really do promotional videos of what this brand actually means, separate from the product ad, which is really going to highlight the product. The promotional ad is going to highlight more than the product. It's going to highlight the entire idea of the brand. So Gatorade doesn't just highlight a drink, it highlights refreshment. I like huge drinks a lot. I like to fill them, but not only that, they are pretty simple to understand. Gatorade doesn't just want you to drink an orange flavored Gatorade. You're not going to drip orange sweat like some of the ads might show you, but it is going to show you that you are getting hydrated, and that is the promotion. We are not going to just promote Gatorade's flavors. We're going to promote what Gatorade does for you. So once again, if it's like a charity or whatever your brand does, you want to promote the win. You want to make sure that you nail your CTA. So once you have them hooked watching the video, you make sure you want to bring it home with a CTA, whether that's driving traffic to the website for more additional info, visit here, or if it's to order now, whatever it is, you want to make sure you don't leave that off the table, because that's really the meat of the whole purpose of the video. Arguably, the CTA is one of the most important parts of the entire campaign, because the CTA doesn't necessarily need to be a sale conversion. The CTA can be learning more about the brand, or just building further support, or building more of a community within the brand. So never forget that the CTA is the most important part of the campaign, let alone the ad or the video. Yeah, so a little sidebar here. This is a free tip, a free nugget. You want to make sure that you're consistent with all of your branding for your ads and your videos. Otherwise, people are not going to think that you're well organized or anything like that. And every big brand has very consistent colorways, very consistent fonts, very consistent design styles. And maybe they'll venture out with a different campaign and change their design styles, but they really want to try and remain with their hero branding. And that's what's going to set them apart from everybody else and create a recognition within their community. So a key point between 1 and 2, the product video and the promotional video, always aim to have these videos between 15 and 30 seconds, 60 seconds at the longest, but I'm here to tell you people are not going to stick around to watch a full second video, and you're not going to see the return that you think you will. Less is more when it comes to the timing of your video. Anything over 30 seconds and you're not going to see the significant results that you think you are, unless you have some home run. So finally, the third tip that I believe that you need to promote within your brand if you want to see any type of conversion is the testimonial or the proof of concept video. These are so important when it comes to people that are on the fence of deciding whether they want to work with your brand or not, because they got to see proof that it's actually legitimate. What separates people from selling snake oil is, oh, this actually works for so many people. And there's a concept in sales called the Jones effect. And the Jones effect is, you probably heard the saying, keeping up with the Joneses. You don't want to be the first person to purchase something, and you don't want to be the last person on board. So if you maintain a community of people that are seeing other people having results from this, you're going to be able to drive yourself further. So interviewing people, showing a bunch of people using your product and seeing the results is really going to separate yourself from other people as far as ads and graphics. So things that you should probably include in your before or after video are stats and testimonials. I live in Florida, so I see billboards all the time of lawyers that have won $1 million for this client. They got the client blown up on the billboard with his hands like that because he won $1 million or $6 million. These are all throughout Florida. They're probably all throughout the rest of the country too, but I just know that I see these billboards all the time and I recognize the guy. And I say, man, that guy's winning people money because he's showing the results. Show the results in statistics, show them in figures, create some kind of figurative, tangible way for clients, potential leads to know that your brand is transformative. Yeah, so that basically wraps up this video. If you have anything, any questions, anything you'd like to see in the future, please reach out. Please leave it in the comments because I would love to help you guys out. But don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.